Hello everyone and welcome to a special video. Today I will be doing... Okay, I'm gonna stop talking like this. Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I will be doing my top 8 recommendations for horrors and thrillers to watch that are on Netflix. Just a quick thing to say is that all of these things are available on my Netflix here in Ireland. They may not be available on yours, so I do apologize about that. Another thing to include is that this list is going to contain movies and TV shows, and it will also include all different types of horror, including comedy horror. So with all that said, if you enjoyed this video by the end, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It'll really help the channel grow, and I hope you enjoy this. So shall we begin?
It's the night of the senior prom. The Bates High School gym is alive with excitement. Everybody is there, even Carrie White, the girl no one likes.
We're all sorry about this incident, Cassie.
It's Carrie!
Carrie is a true classic. It's from a novel by Stephen King. It's about a girl that is making her prom. She gets bullied a lot and has an abusive mother, and during the prom she gets bullied and they drop a lot of blood on her, and she figures out that she has telekinesis powers and she kind of loses it and it becomes a whole massacre. This movie is totally worth seeing if you've never seen it before. It did get a sequel a few years after it did release called The Rage of Carrie 2, and it did get a reboot a few years ago. But I highly recommend sticking with the classic and trying this out if you haven't seen it before, or even if you have, it's probably a good time since you've seen it last and it's worth a rewatch.
You're new. When did you move here?
Last night.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, just me and my mom.
This is our chance to start over.
Maybe some people don't get to start over.
What do you think?
This is crazy, Mom.
We own a motel, Norman Bates. You're different.
What's so different about me?
I don't know, it's just a feeling I get.
My 7th recommendation goes to Bates Motel. This is like a prequel series to Psycho. It's about Norman Bates and his man Norma. They have a really fucked up relationship. This show is completely crazy. It's really dark, but I really recommend watching it. It will keep you on the edge of the seat and you'll always want to watch one more episode. I highly recommend this.
You got a pretty mouth.
Welcome to Zombieland. It's like a greatest hits collection of nightmares.
My 6th recommendation goes to Zombieland. This is a classic movie. I've seen this movie multiple times and I still laugh every single time. It's very rewatchable. If you are someone that has not seen Zombieland, now is the perfect time to watch it. Trust me, you'll have a lot of laughs. It's a very good movie. Great casting all around in this. I highly recommend it.
I bet B has boys over at your place all the time. That's what babysitters do. Seriously, have you ever been awake after she's fallen asleep?
I love her.
My 5th recommendation goes to The Babysitter. This movie just came out a few weeks ago on Netflix. It's a comedy horror. It's not very long, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's funny. It's really entertaining. After watching it, I have no problem recommending it to other people. I really enjoyed it, so check it out.
Everybody ready? Let's go on the road!
Acquiring targets.
We're looking for,
Tillerman Road.
I'll get you there. Getting back. That's your concern.
My 4th recommendation goes to The Cabin in the Woods. This movie came out a few years ago, but you might be surprised by the trailer because the trailer doesn't make the movie look that interesting. But damn, that trailer does not do this justice. This is a fantastic movie and I highly recommend anyone to watch it that hasn't seen it. Everyone that I know that has seen this movie thought it was an excellent movie and they were actually pleasantly surprised. Like myself, I wasn't expecting much when I went to see this a few years ago and I was really surprised, and this is a movie that I'd recommend anyone to watch. So if you haven't seen this before, watch it now.
The classic LA Victorian, built around 1920 by the doctor to the stars at the time. Speaking of the last owners, full disclosure requires that I tell you about what happened to them.
Oh God, they didn't die in here or anything, did they?
Yes, actually, both of them.
Something horrible happened to us. This place is our second chance.
It's a filthy world we live in.
My next recommendation goes to American Horror Story. This show has everything from the scares to the creepiness to crazy characters, and the best thing about it is every season is completely different from one another. So after you finish one season, you can jump straight into the next one and it's going to be completely fresh. It's going to be just as fucked up, scary, creepy as it's ever been. And I highly recommend this amazing series. The lead up to Halloween, this is probably one of the most perfect things to watch.
For better or worse.
Let's go in, get comfy.
I bet you think your husband will be back any minute. Try to go for help. There's no one for miles.
Gerald?
I'm sorry, baby. You don't get to know my name.
I don't like this. I'm serious. Stop.
Like that.
Stop it!
Are you playing?
Is this really what it takes these days?
God, how do we go so wrong? We were happy once, weren't we?
Gerald? What? What's happening?
Oh.
Gerald!
My next recommendation goes to Gerald's Game. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. But this is based on a novel by Stephen King. This is a very suspenseful movie, as you can see from the trailer. It's about this woman. She's tied up, well, handcuffed to the bed after she's been out with her husband. They're alone in a horrible situation, and a very hungry dog comes in and she has to try somehow survive this scenario. I'm not going to say too much, it's better not knowing anything about this, but I really recommend this movie. Just a thing to note, it's dark, especially at the start from what you've seen from that little clip, so this probably isn't for everyone, but it's totally worth seeing. Now with all that said, let's move on to my next recommendation.
This is Hawkins. I know the worst thing that's ever happened here in the 4 years I've been working here. It was when an owl attacked Eleanor Gillespie's head because it thought that her hair was a nest. "99 out of 100 times, kid goes missing. The kid is with a parent or a relative."
What about the other time?
What?
You said 99 out of 100. What about the other time? The one!
Here it is, my number one, Stranger Things. Even though this list wasn't in any specific order, all the movies and TV shows that I recommended here today are all amazing to watch at any given time. But Stranger Things is my number one because I am so hyped for this. I love this show. Season 2 is literally about to drop just before Halloween. This show has everything. It has a great story. It's dark. It's creepy. The acting in this show is fantastic. The kids do such a great job. The acting all around, from the adult characters to the kids, it's just fantastic. I fully invested in this show and I can't wait to see how crazy season 2 is going to get, and if we're going to get any of the questions that season 1 had answered in this, or are we just going to get more questions with no answers. Either way, I can't wait, and I highly recommend everyone to watch Stranger Things. Well, that is it for my 8 recommendations. I do apologize if some of these are not available on your Netflix in your region. Some of the ones I did pick were Netflix originals, so there's a good chance they're available everywhere. I hope you all liked this video. Let me know your recommendations in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to what you are going to pick because I'm looking for something to watch. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this. These ones do take a little bit more time, so I want to know, I want to hear feedback. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Subscribe, help the channel grow. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.